So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Vinicius Junior!
Rui. Elise. Now it's Kane. It's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to clear it. And it's Pavlovic. Kimmich. Rui. And here's Elise. Bui has it out wide and in space. Header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Eder Militao, Rodrigo, and here's Mbappe. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Showing good feet. And here's Elise. It's Kimmich. Musiala shifted upfield. Valverde.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponent.
And the shot! Davis. Rui. Bayern Munich are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Here's Rodrigo. Elise was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is lovely. Bellingham. Valverde. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Driving on and making good progress. Picks it up out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Valverde. Pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Kane. played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played down the flank. Diaz.
Oh, sweet feet.
Diaz opts to play it back. That was very necessary. Neuer. Musiala. Bayern Munich are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Rodrigo, he is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Boy. Kane has found the net here, of course. Tries a deft little ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Belling. And it's played forward. And it's Belling. And here's Rodrigo. Caresses it through. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Now that's a fine challenge. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. Davis. Belling. Aim forwards, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Rudiger makes the interception. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kim Min-jae. Bayern Munich heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. And he's on a charge. Davis looking to hit the byline here. That's an excellent interception. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Mbappe!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rui. Boy. Ball's gone out of play. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bayern Munich, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diaz goes on a run down the left wing. Davis. And it's Musiala, over to the left. And here's Diaz. There are a few waiting for it. Musiala. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to take his spot as well.
Valverde. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Forwards and with intent. Upamecano. Kimmich. Rui. Upamecano. Pavlovic. Bayern Munich are still that goal to the good. Kane looking... It's Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he shoots! Chouameni is there, and he can get that clear. Davis looking to run onto it. Belling. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pavlovic. Musiala. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Big chance! And it's Bellingham. That has found him in acres of space. Goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Mbappe instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
Kim Min-jae. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kim Min-jae. Upamecano. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great work on the overlap. Diaz. Musiala. Davis. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. That's tidy. Hit into the middle. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Rodrigo could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Davis. And it's Musiala. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has found him in acres of space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Lima. Pavlovic. Kane. Kimmich. Gnabry. Picks it up out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Jackson. Kimmich. And it's Kane. Gnabry. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Kimmich. Lovely feet. Nice physical challenge. They may have... Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bayern Munich, moments now away from seeing this one out. Davis. Kimmich. Upamecano. Kim Min-jae. Bui. Lima. Kimmich. Upamecano. Davis. Kimmich, Lima, and here's Gnabry, played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Cleared without complication, and reclaimed it in a trice. Pavlovic, Upamecano, Davis. Lima. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.